Hello,
Oh yeah,
I'm Nick from Beer-Gineers,
Emmett from Beer-Gineers.
and we've got a bit of a treat up next. We've got a beer from Emmett Travels. I'm looking forward to this. What is it?
So this is a beer called Mental Load. I don't even know the name of the brewery. Who are they? I'm not sure. This Mid-Journey. No, Artificial Intelligence. That's the wrong one. I'm not sure where it's from.
Mental Load AI Series 4 5.
Atelier of Rye.
Atelier.
Well, probably the reason there's lack of information on this because I was walking through. It was in Nuremberg.
Put
Actually.
it up to the camera so we can get the information from it afterwards.
Okay, so you might be able to pause this and read that. I don't know. It's not focusing very well on that.
That's fine.
So I was strolling through Nuremberg.
As you do.
In Germany, and I saw like a proper beer shop, like a craft beer place, which is very, very rare in Germany.
Okay.
I suppose probably because the beer is so good there anyway. And I went in, had a chat with the guy, grabbed a couple of beers, some of which we've had already. And this is one that he's really excited about because they're looking about IPAs and New England and IPAs basically. And this is a triple. Keep me happy, 9.3%. Now apparently the can itself was designed by AI, GPT-3 to be precise. And he said he gave them some basic information. Phone going. Basic information about the beer, and it writ the rest. There's a whole story created AI text. I'll try to put that up there. I don't know if you can focus on it, if you can see it. And I think one thing it missed out. Oh no. That's the brewery there, Atelier Vrai. Atelier Vrai? So the whole thing, the design, everything was designed by AI, apparently. Hopefully the beer wasn't. I'm told it's not. He was quite excited about these guys. Said it's a great beer. I've never really heard of them. And one thing I found in Germany, there wasn't an awful lot of sort of IPA type beer, craft beer, that I came across. I'm sure you had to find certain places to do it. There was one or two places around various different places I went to where they had some. But generally, I was even questioning myself why I'm looking for this stuff in Germany, considering the beer was so good.
Sure, we can.
Right.
So it's, what's the hops in it then?
Does it say?
It does. I've seen it.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Citra Nelson.
Citra Nelson Sabre. So I'll do this. Do it properly.
He can read.
It's 9.3% ABV. My sort of zone. Yeah.
I thought you'd like that. I spotted that one really for you, to be honest.
And it's well, he says it's certainly the can art is AI. He says
and the text, everything on it.
Everything.
Yeah. If you read some of it, you're going, what the fuck's that got to do with a beer?
Well,
Which makes sense.
Let's have the beer.
Let's go and test it. That's what we're here for.
Do you want to be honest, or shall I?
Yeah, give it a go. Right. I'd be really interested to see this, because I've had this in the fridge for quite a while.
That looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
I'll do it.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Apologies. There we go. I go for this one. So I have noticed, there seems to be differences in views with the IPAs, and how they taste. Like, for example, especially NEPAs. Like, for example, I've been testing quite a few from Ireland when I go over there to Dublin, go back home. Oh, you got this set.
You've got shit loads more than me.
Okay.
So we're going to do a bit of a...
What the fuck?
No, because I had the sediment, so you get the sediment.
Oh, okay,
that was actually a bad idea.
Gotcha. Yeah,
it was
I
a bad
think so.
idea.
Yeah, massive. Look at that. That's like 2 fists of heads.
That was a bad idea.
But what I was saying is, I've noticed depends where you are in Europe, the IPAs sort of taste different. In Ireland, New England IPAs, they tend to have quite a lot of West Coast bitterness to them as well. They're a lot more bitter than the ones you get here, like things like Polly's, etc. The sort of places.
Keep talking. I've got to lose that.
You got to like Dea, Polly's. The beer, the NEPAs tend to be not a lot of bitterness, but more dankness, and just a lot of niceness, really sweetness, nearly. I'm be interested to see what this one's like, a German IPA or New England IPA. You're just gonna have to stick your nose into it and get your face wet drinking that, aren't you? I noticed you're putting all of it into your one.
No, it goes up to the. Remember we did it.
Okay.
It goes up to the line of the P.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're not putting into consideration how much I have. Anyway, it doesn't
Actually,
matter.
no. I owe you a bit more.
It's hard work. Just it doesn't. I don't care. Just drink it.
No. A bit more. Okay, right. We're good.
Right. So I don't know if you're going to get much nose out of that.
No.
Interesting nose out of it. It reminds me
I'm not getting much hops. I've got to say.
of
I'm getting
fresh
a lot of yeast.
homebrew.
Getting a lot of yeast.
Yeah, yeast. That's it. It's reminded me of like the brews I make here. So early before you go into like just after first fermentation, before you go into the barrel, you got that sort of yeasty smell off it. What do you think? There's not much. I'm not getting much hops off it. It is all yeast, isn't it?
I think the only way to tell, but you can with triples
But you don't
get not much off it on the nose.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's all
Because the
taste.
alcohol, yeah, okay.
So
Well, that's what it's really important, isn't it? The nose means nothing tastes. Right,
Chin chin.
Sláinte. Let's see where we go with this one. There's a bitterness to it, isn't there? Again, that's what I'm talking. Like, there's a difference between the English NEPAs and stuff that I'm seeing. There's, again, that's what I'm talking about. It must be the hops and how they.
I think it's the yeast. I think it's the yeast.
Do you reckon? It could be.
Is it brewed with Quebec yeast?
I don't know.
I'm getting a bit Quebec.
The sharpness of it. It's one thing I haven't done when I'm brewing is experiment a lot with the differences of yeasts and how that affects the taste. I usually, making a stout, I'll get a stout yeast.
So
that is like that is the definition of porridge.
yeah,
Isn't it?
the body is medium to heavy for me. Carbonation is light to non-existent, but then you saw what I did with the pour. I basically just poured.
He's got rid of it
glass
all.
to glass.
Yeah.
So that'll be why.
It's like you're drinking Guinness.
Very lot of bitterness in the back end.
There is, yeah.
A lot of bitterness.
Which is not normal in the sort of.
It's almost like a Westie.
Yeah, exactly, and that's I found like the Irish Neepers are the same. I think the English ones, they keep that sort of. I don't know whether they put the hops in a lot later in the English ones. I think in a lot of them they seem to put into the boil the hops a lot earlier to get that bitterness out of it.
Sabro, it's got Sabro hops in. That is a controversial hop. A lot of people don't like Sabro. I had a Sabro beer from Salt. Really didn't like it, but I've never had a single Sabro beer. So
it'd be interesting to try that.
But that's not what I'm getting. I'm not getting hops. I'm getting. It's quite a lot of standard bitterness, almost a bit like jackhammery type bitterness.
Yeah, that's like that's West Coastish type. That's why I say like a NEPA that had. Remember why?
But look at the colour of it. It's like you say. It's like lemon curd.
It
looks very much like that.
Porridgey, as I call it.
Remember the Verdant fruit sidecar dipper we did?
Yeah.
Which is my favourite one.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
It does look like that.
But I'm not getting waves of citrus grapefruit like I did off that. I'm not getting much, if anything, in terms of citra.
No. There's dankness to it as well, isn't it? If you get a no.
I mean, I'd definitely drink it. It's nice. It's just different.
It is different.
Not what I was expecting. Looking at the colour of it, I was expecting just like a grapefruit bomb, especially seeing there's citrus in it. Citra in it.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm a bit of a sort of a citra head. I think I've already decided. So
you probably are. So this is like like I said, it's a combination almost of East and West.
Well, you coined the phrase.
What do they call it?
West Coast IPA.
No, Midwest.
Midwest Coast IPA.
West Coast. Midwest Coast. Or Bible Belt IPA maybe, because that's right the centre, isn't it?
Yeah. Midwest Coast IPA.
Midwest Coast.
That's the one that's sticking, I think.
Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's almost milky. It's so thick. Look at it when you put up a glass. Look, you can see it's.
Yeah, but did you notice that the initial bit was quite clear, but
Yeah.
then all the
sediment at the
Yeah.
end of it. Yeah, okay.
But the sediment is fine, and most
oh yeah, well,
beer
that's good.
aficionados will say the sediment adds the flavour. So
Well, yeah, like one thing I noticed in Germany when they're doing a lot of the beers with sediment, when they pour the beer in, when they're doing glass bottle pour, they'll pour it in. Then the last bit they'll shake it all about, spin it around to make sure the yeast not the yeast, the sediment goes into it. But yeah, worst case it'll make you fart a bit more, you know. Well, me anyway. I don't know about you. Out of 10, I'm more of a New England IPA man than I am a West Coast one. So the bitterness, it's not that bad.
it's not too
It's
bitter.
interesting. Again, I'm getting like a late aftertaste of sort of grapefruity bitterness actually in the back of my throat.
But there's also hop bitterness, not just grapefruit bitterness.
Yeah,
hop
yeah,
bitterness.
you're right. Yeah. I'd give it about a 7, I think. Maybe.
We are on song tonight.
Are we?
Yeah.
You're going to go 7 yourself?
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah.
I'm not just saying it either.
So,
That's
like,
what I was
that's
thinking.
mental load. By
9.3%.
9.3
by-
by Atelier Vrai. Can you see that? I put it on there.
Where am I looking? Stella Vrai, yeah. Germany. Obviously a different take on the
Yeah.
on the sort of the triple IPA that we get here. It's different. It's decent.
Good. It is good.
Yeah.
I like it.
7 out of 10.
Again, not quaffable, as in
No.
more than one can,
No.
but a good beer nonetheless.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
Well done, our German friends.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't. If you've had this beer before, certainly if you're in England, it's unlikely that you've had it before. But friends in Germany, if you've had it, comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
Cheers for watching. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from him.
Not the two fucking
Got it right
Ronnies,
this
you know.
time. Huh?
Two Ronnies.
We'll get a routine going. Thanks for watching.
Right. Have a good one.
Bye.